Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are jumping right into one of the wildest, most influential images in all of ancient literature, a woman riding a seven-headed scarlet beast. It's a vision that has seriously puzzled people for centuries.
So, you see an image like that and you've got to wonder, what in the world is going on? Now, our goal here isn't to come up with some new theory. Nope, we're going to do what we always do. Just explain what the text itself tells us. Believe it or not, it actually comes with its own instruction manual.
So here's our roadmap, straight from the source. We'll start with the astonishing vision itself. Then we'll break down who the great prostitute is, figure out the scarlet beast's identity, look at a pretty shocking prophesied betrayal, and see how it all wraps up with the Lamb's final triumph.
The narrator of this text says he was greatly astonished. I mean, can you blame him? It's a wild scene. But lucky for him, and lucky for us, right? An angel literally shows up and says, "Hey, why are you so surprised? Don't worry, I will explain the whole mystery to you."
And that's the big question on the table, isn't it? Who is she? What is this beast? And what does it all mean? The text is promising to lay it all out, so let's follow its lead, starting with the woman herself.
All right, so first up, the great prostitute, who is also called Babylon the Great. The text doesn't make us wait to find out about her. It says she has this formal kind of strange title written right there on her forehead.
And there it is. Whoa. I mean, that name is just packed with meaning, isn't it? Babylon the Great. It immediately ties her to this ancient, incredibly powerful empire that was known for being super wealthy and, not exactly friendly to the heroes of the story. So right away, she's established as this massive symbol of corruption.
Okay, so the text then gives us this laundry list of clues about her. She sits by many waters, she's buddy-buddy with the kings of the earth, she gets the whole world drunk on her influence, she's decked out in purple, scarlet, and gold, and she's drunk with the blood of holy people. Yikes. But then comes the real kicker, the big reveal. The text just flat out tells us she is the great city that rules over the kings.
And this is what's so cool about this passage. It decodes its own symbols for you. You might be wondering, what are these many waters she's sitting on? Well, the text explains they aren't literal water at all. They are peoples, multitudes, nations, and languages. So she's basically sitting on top of the whole world, ruling over this vast ocean of humanity.
All right, let's turn our attention to what she's riding, this scarlet beast. And this thing is not just some random monster. Oh no, it's got its own complicated backstory, starting with this really weird, kind of mind-bending description of its existence.
Listen to this. It's like a riddle, right? The text is basically saying, this is a power that has existed before, it's gone for now, but, and this is key, it's going to come back only to be destroyed for good.
So, let's break this beast down. First feature, the 7 heads. And the angel tells us this number, 7, actually means 2 different things at the very same time. And here's where it all starts to click together. The 7 heads are, get this, 7 hills, the physical place where the woman, that great city, is located. But they're also 7 kings, so it's geography and political power all rolled into one symbol. Pretty clever. And the text even gives us a play-by-play of these kings. It's like a status update. It says 5 of them have already fallen. 1 is, meaning he's the one in power at the time of the vision. And another one is still to come, but he's not going to stick around for long. Okay, next up on the beast, the 10 horns. And you guessed it, just like the heads, these horns also represent a group of kings. But here's the key difference. These 10 horns are 10 future kings. They haven't gotten their kingdoms just yet. The text says they'll get power for just 1 hour alongside the beast. So it's a temporary alliance, but during that time, they are totally on the same page, working together with one single purpose.
So you've got this powerful woman riding this terrifying beast. You'd think they're a team, right? Allies to the very end? Well, you would be wrong. The text describes this absolutely shocking, violent twist in their relationship.
So, are they allies forever? The text gives a hard no. This alliance is completely doomed. In fact, it says the beast and those 10 new king allies are going to turn on the woman and just utterly destroy her. And it is not a quiet breakup. The text lays out the whole brutal process. First, they'll hate her. Then they'll bring her to ruin and leave her naked. Then they eat her flesh and burn her with fire. I mean, it is a systematic, total, and incredibly graphic annihilation. So after all that infighting, after the beast destroys its former partner, This newly unified Dark Alliance turns its attention to one final enemy. This sets the stage for the ultimate confrontation, and their target is a figure called the Lamb.
And here we go, the final showdown. In one corner, you've got the beast and its 10 kings, all united with a single goal. And in the other corner, the Lamb.
So who wins? Well, the text doesn't leave you in suspense at all. It says flat out, the Lamb will triumph over them. And why? Because he is Lord of Lords and King of Kings. Simple as that. His authority is absolute, so the victory is guaranteed.
So, there you have it. We just followed the clues the text gave us, and the whole mystery kind of unpacks itself. The woman is a great city. The beast and its heads are kingdoms and kings. And their story has a clear arc. They team up, then there's a shocking betrayal, and it all ends in a final, decisive battle.
And all of this leaves us with one last big question. Why? Why tell this story this way? Why use such wild symbols? A woman on a beast, a shocking betrayal, a victorious lamb, instead of just stating things plainly? And maybe, just maybe, the answer to that question is where the real power of this whole vision lies.